Thank you for joining me, everyone. This is Rachel Doe back with another video. I was asked to participate in this kimono matcha experience and tell you all about it. If you've been to Japan, you probably know you can rent a kimono and do a matcha ceremony, but this is the next level up, combining different cultural elements and putting them all together. All the vendors will be listed in the caption, so if you want to book, check it out. First, this is the kimono dressing, of course, and I really appreciate how much time they spent making sure everything was perfect. I've worn kimono before, and I can say that this was the most particular the dressing has been. She really took her time to make sure everything would be the right length and fit my body well. She also chose colors and patterns she thought I would look good in, and usually at big tourist places for a kimono, you just pick one off the rack and they quickly dress you in it and that's it. And it might even be a little painful, but this one wasn't painful, but this one wasn't too tight, and overall it was just a more personalized experience. From here we went to hair and makeup. I was actually asked to do colorful makeup for this experience. I was trying my best not to move my head too much, but they wanted to do a traditional Japanese style on my hair, even though I'm foreign, and this was such an interesting time because I've never seen my hair look like this before. Definitely a trust the process situation, but they also wanted to mix Japanese and Western cultures by adding these vintage style hats and modern heels instead of the traditional sandals. You'll see it all in just a minute, but first I wanted to show you Reiko's hair. Since she is Japanese, they wanted to have her look the most traditional, and she looked beautiful. Now here are the vintage hats. We're putting on these little final touches. We changed some of the obi, and here is the final look. Something you can add on to this experience is, of course, visiting local shrines and temples when you're in Japan. That's what we did, so we headed out to the shrine. We met the shrine owner, and we did have permission to film and take photos there, even though it's typically not allowed. Then they started to get all set up for the matcha ceremony. We actually got to use this professor's own personal brand of matcha that she created, which I think is very special. You can also tell that she has this really modern, eccentric, fun, quirky style, and typically wearing fun accessories and jewelry isn't allowed in ceremonies, she said, but she likes to make green tea ceremonies more accessible, so being able to mix a little bit of modern culture with traditional culture is her goal. Thanks to Reiko's translation, I was able to learn more about Japanese customs and tradition and kind of the history and reasons why you turn the bowl. I'm very grateful for that. So once again, if you want to book this type of experience, you can check out my description for all the information. I did not pay for this experience and just received it in exchange for making this video and telling you more about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm an actor and entertainer currently based in Tokyo, so if you want to check out my channel, it has tons of tourist things to do around Florida, Las Vegas, Hawaii, Japan, and more, and I'd love to see you there.